This is JD, and JD does detailing and services. But the difference that he does is he's willing to put in the work to make it happen. I know what you're thinking, just another detailer. Well, he's not. He took the time out of his schedule to not only talk to me personally, but he came to my house, looked at the car, spent time actually explaining things to me, and showed me some results there in my house. And that's what really impressed me the most, was his dedication to that. And we have the Bullet here. Gonna bring the Bullet back from its ashes of just beating on its paint and surface, because it's really lived a rough life. He's gonna be part of something bigger that I have planned this weekend, and without his services, this next thing that's gonna happen won't be possible. We're gonna talk to him a little bit, and then we're gonna tour the shop and take a look at what he does. Let's get to it. What can people expect whenever they come here? If someone wants to get their car detailed, what can people expect out of you?
I think one thing I would like people to expect that may be abnormal is I want them to be comfortable leaving their car with me, and I want them to be able to trust me. You know, I've left my car places and not known what to expect, and I don't like that feeling, you know, always having to check in. With me, I like to be personable with the customer. Whether it's a friend or family member or just a complete stranger who finds me on Instagram or Facebook and texts me, I want to be personable and I want to be upfront and honest. I like to see the car, kind of like the Bullet, so that I can tell the customer, hey, this is what we can get out of it, and this is what you can expect, and you can expect me to take care of the car and be extremely thorough with it.
We went to Austin for a wedding that we did photography at, and we stayed up way too late working, and it's because I can never do a constant flow. It just doesn't work for me.
You're special.
Yeah. So parts and fuel are not free, and we got to pay for that shit. So this is how we pay for it. We do a lot of side jobs. So now we're hustling all the way back to Houston, and we've got to pick up the car, and then we're gonna meet up with a special guest and get right to it. And it's very exciting. I can't wait for you guys to see. So let's get to it. Take a look at her. Jesus. JD, man, you killed it, dude. Man, take a look at this. Take a look at this, guys. This pipe was just freshly painted, and it was new and fresh and shiny, but he added a coating. What's the coating? The name of the coating that you added?
So the coating I use is clutch silica spray.
So he added this clutch silica spray.
It's a 3 to 4 month protection.
Yeah,
coating.
so it's a protection coating. And then the pipe was already new, but it didn't look nowhere near as shiny as it does now. I mean, everything has just got this wet look on it. I hope that this camera is just capturing how sick this stuff is. But he went above and beyond. The valve covers, look at the valve covers, how nice and shiny they are. He cleaned the air to water tanks, all the aluminum on it. It's like super clean looking, and just killed it, man. Just killed it. He used this plastic like molding restore stuff on all the side moldings. Look at the T-top. Look at the T-top molding. Sick. Just sick. The dude nailed it. I'm super impressed with the way the car came out. It's just great, man. So if you guys are in Houston, you need a detail, you need a polish, you need anything, quick washes or anything like that, please don't hesitate to contact JD. I'll leave his Instagram link here, contact number here. I'll put it all over the screen, basically. Give him a call. The guy is dedicated and he does a hell of a job. Car came out sweet. Let's go, let's take the car. I'm gonna get with a guy and we're gonna knock it out of the park. We got the car home. It's just looking super great. I really am enjoying how clean it is. But I just wanted to take a little bit of time and explain. The car has been ragged on for a very long time, and it just got super dull and super scratchy and a lot of swirls. And it would just bother me every time I would go to an event and I would see the car, you know, everybody's looking at it. I also wanted to look good, so that was the purpose of this. And then what's coming up next is a big deal to me. We're meeting up with someone here locally, and I respect this guy's work. I think he does a phenomenal job, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But you're gonna have to wait till next video to find out. For now, let me show you a little bit of a teaser of what I've been working on. As you know, turbo F-body guys have issues with overheating, and this usually arises with air-to-air guys. I'm air-to-water, obviously, but because we moved the radiator forward into the bumper, I had to remove my license plate cover in order to get additional airflow into the radiator, and that really helped coolant temps. Well, it looks ugly, and all you can see is the radiator fan. You spent all this time and effort cleaning the car up, and you got this ugly radiator fan just sticking in the front there. And that really bothered me. A lot of the guys are cutting out their license plate covers, leaving the bird, and that adds additional holes here for airflow. Well, I did that, but I didn't like it. Then I got this old school way of doing grills, which is you take this chicken wire from Lowe's, which basically what this is, chicken wire. And I put it behind the bird, and then it had the bezel, and it looked good for a while, but I thought I could do better. So I got on eBay. I found myself a nice honeycomb pattern grill. The stuff was pretty cheap too, and I got to work, and the results are amazing. I'm gonna show you, but I'm only gonna give you a teaser because you're gonna get to see it later on. I'm sorry, I know. I've teased you with what's coming next, I've teased you with that. I know you're hating me right now, but I'm telling you, stick around. It's not racing, but the next video is gonna be awesome. You're not gonna wanna miss it. I'll leave you here, and no working. I'll see you guys next time.